So I started this playlist. I don't know why I started the playlist. I think for a long time I've always had a fascination with shooting videos and recording myself and playing characters and put my thoughts and ideas into the world via a visual medium. And my son recently has decided he wants to start a YouTube channel, and he wants to record videos, and he's big on YouTube. He loves YouTube. YouTube's a fun place. I spend a lot of time on YouTube as well, and it just kind of, for some years now, I've been, having a lot of just different thoughts and different ideas and things on in my mind, and I just really wanted to express that through video, and I hadn't been doing it. I mean, every once in a while, I get a project, I would do it to get paid, but doing it because I love it, I wasn't doing that. So I think part of the reason I wanted to kind of get back on doing videos was just to do it because I love it, and because I want to do it and talk about what I want to talk about and express what I want to express. I've been working on writing a movie, well, not a movie, excuse me, a series. I've completed season 1. I've gone through like my 4th draft of it. It's called Voices. It's great. I'll probably talk about it on here too. But a large part of just who I am and who I aspire to be is someone of a visual medium. So here I am. Doing this again. My first video that I re-uploaded in a long time is called I Believe in a Lot of Crazy Shit. It's an essay. I think that what I want to do is kind of divide my channel into maybe like a vlog like this, and then the other portion of it would be just dedicated to like written thought processes. I've been sitting down, I've been getting like just inspiration in my mind just on different ideas and thoughts, and I've been writing them. I've already written a couple of them. I Believe in a Lot of Crazy Shit is the first one, and I want to do just more of that, just to document who I am and who I want to be and who I say I am, you know what I mean, just as a reminder. So that's kind of where I'm at now, just doing that sort of deal. This is like the first of the vlogs or whatever. Just let me just talk and express myself. I've recorded other videos recently, just within the last 6-7 months, of just different thoughts and ideas. I may post those, I may not. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I think it's important for me to express myself and come to another better understanding of myself, and just a better understanding of my life. So, but this is YouTube, and I'm not going to discuss my life on YouTube, but I will discuss my feelings and my thoughts, and try to internalize that so that I can make better decisions in my life and become a better me. And that's really the goal. I'm gonna definitely start a channel with my son. I think we'll start it off private for a while. I'm still trying to teach him a lot about the internet. We just had like a recent scare. It was wild. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go into it, but it just kind of made me aware of the fact that there's just a lot going on the internet, and by allowing him to take part in that, I can't protect him from everything, but I do need to prepare him and teach him about a lot of the dangerous stuff and the dangerous parts of the internet, and just how to avoid it. That's how I've always raised my son. That's how we raise our son. We give him a list of things. This is dangerous. That's scissors, push pins, needles, staplers, all that. It was dangerous. So he knew that at age 3. That's dangerous. Don't touch that. We just kind of prepared him for some of the things that he would come across in life. And I think it's important to do that before I allow him to take a YouTube page public and expose himself to the universe in that way. But as for me, like I said, I'm gonna continue to do some more stuff. I think as far as the styles of videos. I'm just going to do some different things. I've always done different things. The essays, these heart-to-heart conversations, I'm going to do those. I just went back and watched some of my old episodes of the Big Q Show. That's like a 12-year-old series, and it is hilarious to me. I laughed, I cried a little bit, just kind of seeing how I documented my life and put myself and my friends and the places that I was. It took me to a really emotional place. A lot of y'all won't get it. That's, some of it is funny, on a general level, but a lot of it is just funny on a personal level, and family members and friends that I had involved, they would love it and kind of get a kick out of seeing this. So that was fun. I'm gonna definitely go back through some more of those, and I may do something of that format as well. You know what I mean? Just that kind of random kind of sketch comedy all over the world, just kind of make it a little more funny, more relevant, to where we are in our times. Other than that, the essays, they're going to be probably on like supernatural things, my thoughts on supernatural and spiritual occurrences in the world, because I think all that is all tied in. Aliens and angels and demons and just spirituality as a human, and rocks and the animals, all that shit. I think that's all of it is connected, and because it's all here, it's all here. We experience it, we see it. So to sit there and try to separate it, and separate everything into these different categories, I think is absurd. You know what I mean? One thing that every religion agrees on is that we all came from one place. We all came from a singular source. There's some beginning that we all came from. And I think coming and looking at our world from that perspective, that we're not divided. I mean, we're all separate, but we're not divided. We're all of a similar source. Let's figure out what that source is and kind of get back to that. I think it's important. You know what I mean? I have my own ideas of what that source is and what doctrine is right and correct, I guess, about our world, or most correct about our world. And that's my opinion. You know what I mean? I'm not here to really discuss that or to make that the main point. I'm not trying to press my thoughts and ideas. I want to hear thoughts. I want to hear ideas and hear what other people have to say about the world. I think that that's important to me. That's how I build my world. You know what I mean? Somebody has an idea and I can say, okay, I dig that. That makes sense to me. Or I can say that doesn't make sense to me and I don't think that fits in. And I think that's important that we all do that. You know what I mean? Because if we all are focused on figuring out what that is and where we all come from, and then we can all compare our ideas and thoughts, eventually someone is going to have the ultimate combination of ideas that turns out to be right. And I think it's important to have that conversation and kind of figure out what that is. But that's just me. It's cold out here, man. We out here dealing with this coronavirus shit. It's just crazy. I'm gonna do maybe another video. I just kind of want to define supernatural and my idea of supernatural kind of before I dive any further into these essays, and just kind of lay out what it is that I think the world is, and what it is, where it is that I think we are. Thanks for tuning in. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. You are fantastic. If you got any subjects or ideas you want to hear my thoughts on, or just hear, kind of compare my thought processes to, feel free to leave that in the comments. Let me know what you think. And like I said, there'll be many more videos to come. I'm gonna, continue doing my thing, and I'll see you out here on the internet. Stay safe, everybody. Build the spirits of those that you love and care about and people around you. Take care.